You think that's funny? All seriously. You think that's funny? Because I'm looking around here at all these people. None of them are laughing. So I want to tell you something. Joe Pesci, my father, every day in the morning, he'd be at the bottom of the stairs. And there was, stairs. He wanted me to wake up, me and my younger brother. We're sleeping in. He doesn't like that. He's got other plans. Now, we don't know about those other plans. We're sleeping. Right? We're sleeping. He doesn't want us to be sleeping. It's in the morning. It's time to wake up. We're gonna have some breakfast. He's the kind of guy who likes a lot of fat. Oh, it's bacon. He's the kind of guy that eats a lot of bacon. So he wants to get munching on that bacon ASAP. So when we're up there sleeping, my dad, Joe Pesci, is like this. Up! Up! Keeps on yelling it like an alarm clock, but it's an alarm clock. Up, up, up. And then he'll say something like this. I want to hear your voices. Now, I had forgotten about that. I had remembered up, and I had remembered the third thing, which I haven't told you. But I'd forgotten the second thing until now. That's how deeply buried it was in my unconsciousness. Trauma gets dissociated in the psyche and becomes shadow. It comes up like a bunch of hobgoblins. Grotesque gargoyles. Up was then succeeded by, I want to hear your voices. And then when he heard our voices, it was just this litany of complaint. I'm up. I want to hear your voices. We're up, up, we're up. I want to hear your voices. We're up. Okay, we're up, Dad. We're up. I didn't call him Joe Pesci because for me he was Dad. He was Dad to me. And then, when he had heard our voices enough, he would say, feet on the ground. Feet on the ground. Feet on the ground. Feet on the ground. It's like it's fucking military with Mr. Pesci. And we were like, feet on the ground. Feet on the ground. And so we're like, oh, man. I still remember the carpet. It's that vanilla carpet with little bristles, like toothbrush bristles. But the bristles were like that long, like half an inch. And so we would get on and we would walk a little bit. But before we walked a little bit, you know what he would say? He would say the fourth thing, which was actually buried in my unconsciousness until this moment as well because of the trauma. It would be, show me your faces. Show me your faces. And we would be like zombies walking out into the big open space or at the top of the stairs so he could see our faces, me and my younger brother. So it was up. I want to hear your voices. Feet on the ground. Show me your faces. And by that time, we're fucking pissed. Right? Because this is the last shit you want to hear when you're waking up in the morning. Up! I want to hear your voices. Feet on the ground. Show me your faces. And because, my name's Mark and my younger brother was Matthew, it would be like this. Matthew! So you can see why I've got a lot of issues today. A lot of stuff is buried deep down in the cellar of my unconsciousness because it's fucking hard. It's fucking hard, Right now, the United States of America just is going through a coup. And I got this shit down in my basement. So I got all these goblins coming up for a breath of fresh air and a drink of water. And the United States government is being toppled, by a globalist cabal that's posing as these members of the Congress, senators, House of Representatives. And it's good guys versus the bad guys. And I got up. Want to hear your voices. Feet on the ground. Show me your faces. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's military operation. When I'm growing up, Joe Pesci is the drill sergeant, getting me started. Me, the one and only Matthew.